Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy and excited to be with you tonight. Would like to share with you just an introduction class about present tense, and we are going to start today with the basics with the verb to be form. So it is going to be pretty easy. I'm just going to show you some formulas, and I'm so excited about this. So we're going to start tonight with a little game. So I hope you're ready. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys, and you will need to go to Kahoot, and I'm gonna share with you a link. So tell me whenever you're ready. I'm gonna see here on the screen whenever you are ready on the game. Okay, so remember this is just an evaluation um, activity, and get ready. You have 5 seconds to answer. And also remember this just grammar structure, okay? So this is gonna be something like verb to be and auxiliary do and does, okay? Always in present. So be ready. Okay, 5 questions, guys. Okay, we are gonna wait just a few seconds. This is easy, don't be scared. This is a little bit activity to have some fun, okay? So get ready. Okay, congratulations. So perfect. You have what you need for this course. So let me start sharing my screen now. I'm gonna close this and let me know when you can see my presentation, okay? So remember, today I'm just gonna show you some basic things. This is an introduction for a present time. If we have time, we are gonna see present time with the auxiliary do and does, but we are gonna approach only to a verb to be, okay? So right now, we're gonna start with the presentation. So verb to be. So remember that when we talk about present time, we are talking about something that it is an affirmative sentence. Okay, this is this way, and it is happening in the present. So we are gonna see right now the verb to be. So verb to be is an irregular verb and it has three forms. The writing is three forms. So it is is, and are. It is going to depend the person we are talking about that we are going to use one of these forms. So we are going to start with the affirmative form. And I have a formula. It is very easy to learn about the present time when you have this formula on mind. If you have handy, you are going to realize the structure of the sentence, and it's going to be very easy for you to write an assertive sentence. So affirmative form. So I already told you it is three ways to write verb to be. So it is is, and are. So we have the pronouns in this case, in this moment. So we have I, she, he, it, you, we, and they. Everyone knows these pronouns, right? So we are going to use verb to be dependent on the person that is talking, on the person the sentence is talking about. So on the first example, we have I. So it's the first person, and with I, we are gonna use am. I am a doctor. With the third person, she, he, it, we are gonna use is. She, he, it is in the park. You with they, that is a plural in second person, we are gonna use are. So you are student, or you are students. And also, if we have we or they, we are students, they are students. Also, I would like to share with you the contractions when you are writing and you want to write it fast, or do you want to say it in a fast way? You can use contractions. They are very common. For example, you can contract the pronoun and the verb to be. And when you do it with an apostrophe, okay? So I'm, it is for I am. She is, his, it's, for she is, he is, it is. And your, we're, there, for you are, we are, they are. So here are some examples. I'm in the hospital. She's a very tall girl. You are a good friend. Okay, so the formula, it is pronoun, verb to be, and complement. Let's go with the next. So negative form. First is going to be the pronoun, then the verb to be, the negative form, and the complement. So it is going to be like this. I am not a doctor. She is not in the park. We are not students. And also we have some contractions, but we are gonna do the contraction with the verb to be and the negative form. But remember, with I am, we are not gonna do the contraction with am and not. We are gonna do the pronoun I with the verb to be am. So I'm not. And then with the rest of the people, we are gonna use the contraction with the verb to be and not. So it's gonna be like, she isn't, he isn't, it isn't, you aren't, we aren't, they aren't. So these are some examples. I'm not in the hospital. She isn't a tall girl. You aren't a good friend. Okay, remember the basic formula. It is pronoun, verb to be, negative form, and complement. Okay, so let's go with the verb to be with the question form. And this is very easy because remember, if you have this formula, you are gonna succeed. If you have this formula in your mind, it is gonna be very easy for you to identify the verb to be. So for the question form, you only need to change the verb to be at the beginning. So we are gonna say, am I a doctor? Question mark. Is she in the park? Are we students? Okay, these are the question form examples. So this says, are you a doctor? Yes, I am. Is she in the park? No, she isn't. She is in her office. Are they students? Yes, they are. So here are some examples about the question form and a short answer and also a long answer. For example, is she in the park? No, she isn't. She is in her office. That is a long answer. Oh, also you can say, no, she is not in the park. Okay, so three ways on the verb to be. Um, is are. And remember the formulas. Pronoun is gonna say use always the person that you're gonna talk about. The verb to be, then the complement. Then for negative, pronoun, verb to be, negative form, and complement. And then for question, it is first the verb to be, then the pronoun, the complement, and question mark. So next week, we are gonna do some examples about verb to be, and we are gonna also approach to the auxiliary form because we have more verbs, irregular verbs, and also we have regular verbs, but we cannot use those verbs as we use the verb to be, and we need a help. We need help with these verbs to make a structure sentence, a good structured sentence. So we are gonna use an auxiliary. So I hope I can see you, all of you, on the next topic. And if you have any question, you can write to my inbox and I'm gonna share with you the answers. Thank you very much for being with me tonight. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.